Hello everyone, my name is Atena and thank you for joining me for today's mega lesson. There are so many ways to improve your English. In today's lesson, I'm going to give you 10 advanced verbs so that you can use to take your conversation to the next level. In addition, I will explain the verbs with their pronunciation and examples. I think we need to start with verb number 1. Every morning I need to make the ice melt off my car. I need to defrost my car. Defrost. And in this lesson, when you see the circles above the words, the circles represent the word stress. So we say defrost, defrost, not defrost. As the first example I give you is correct. The verb can just help you be more concise. I have to defrost the fish before I can cook them. I think we need to defrost our freezer. Look at it. I always really want something sweet after dinner. I always crave. When we crave something, we really want something. We normally speak about food and drinks, but people can also crave attention. Pregnant women often crave a specific food during their pregnancies. Children who misbehave often just crave attention. Did Lucy get the message? I emailed her last night. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure she read it. I assume she read it. When we assume something, we strongly believe something is true. But we don't have any evidence, or we just don't care about the evidence. We can't assume Taylor is lying. We need to speak to him first. I don't like it when people assume they are busier than me. They don't know what's going on in my life. I spent the weekend with my parents and we looked through a lot of old photo albums. It was nice to sing and talk about all of the great experiences we had in the past. It was nice to reminisce. When we reminisce about something, we're thinking about nice memories from the past, like in your childhood. Sometimes I reminisce about all the fun things I did as a teenager. Every year on their anniversary, they like to sit by the fireplace and reminisce about the day they first met. So romantic. Can we please have our meeting half an hour earlier than scheduled? If this makes things difficult for you, we can always reschedule for another day. If this
Inconveniences.
you inconvenience. If something inconvenience something, it makes it difficult for that person. The weather inconvenienced thousands of Christmas travelers. We'll do our website maintenance at midnight so we don't inconvenience anyone. My back still really hurts, but the doctor gave me some medicine to help make the pain better. To relieve the pain. Relieve. When something relieves something, it makes something negative less negative. We're usually talking about pain or stress. A hot bath after a long day at work can really help to relieve stress and tension. The doctor prescribed medication to relieve the patient's persistent pain. What did you do over the weekend? What did you do often sounds like what you do. What you do. What you do over the weekend? I bought a new dresser and I spent hours putting the pieces together to build it. I spent hours assembling it. Assemble. Assemble. When we assemble something, we put lots of pieces together, like a piece of furniture or maybe a toy. You might need to assemble a toy. Pieces can come together or people can assemble. People can come together. Cars are assembled on an assembly line. And an assembly line is what you see in the picture. Many people working together to assemble something. Students assemble in the gym once a week to hear the school's announcements. I went to a museum which has these beautiful marble floors, but my shoes made so much noise that I had to walk on my toes so I wouldn't make any noise. Tiptoe, tiptoe. That is a really cute little verb. Tiptoe, tiptoe. When we tiptoe, we walk on our toes, so we don't make any noise. The students tiptoed out of the classroom when the teacher was busy helping someone else. Your story sounds really interesting. Can you give me more details and information? Can you elaborate? Elaborate. When we elaborate, we give someone more detail, more information. And remember, at the start of the lesson, I spoke about being concise. When we're concise, the adjective, we don't use unnecessary words. But when we elaborate, we want more details. We want more information. For example, in your IELTS speaking exam, you don't want to give one-word answers. You want to elaborate or elaborate on your answer. You're quitting? Can you elaborate? My new job is really tough. I can't deal with the stress of having to do so many things. I can't cope. 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 When we cope, we are able to handle stress and pressure. And when we can't cope, we can't handle that stress and pressure. It wasn't easy to cope with my parents' divorce. I was only a teenager. Jane coped with a heavy workload by prioritizing tasks and staying organized. Thank you so much for watching this lesson, and you will be able to see the rest of this amazing lesson in the following videos. If you found it useful, please subscribe and give this thumbs up. Good luck with your English studies. Bye.